hi there, Internet. My name's Court, and you've got courtside seats for my review of the brand new net flick, The Devil All the Time. Let's do it. The Devil All the Time is a crime drama thriller from director and co-writer Antonio Campos and Netflix. Based on the novel of the same name by Donald Ray Pollock, the film stars Tom Holland, Bill Skarsgard, Robert Pattinson, Riley Keough, Jason Clarke, Haley Bennet, Harry Melling, Sebastian Stan, Wasikowska, and Eliza Scanlen. Sinister characters converge around a young man devoted to protecting those he loves in a post-war backwoods town teeming with corruption and brutality. This is a dark, nasty, violent movie. I quite liked it, though I did not love it, though I can totally understand why it's going to be a very divisive film. You know how the Coen brothers kind of make the really dark, violent movies, and then they make the comedies, and sometimes they overlap? This movie feels like a dark Coen brothers movie that was written by Cormac McCarthy, although none of them were involved in any way, as far as I'm aware. And the cast in this film is outstanding. I really liked Tom Holland. I'm a fan of Tom Holland. I didn't think he was brilliant in the film, but I thought he was really good. I am not an accent expert by any stretch of the imagination, but his kind of Appalachian accent sounded good to my ear. He was kind of swallowing his vowels. And while I don't think he was off the charts, he has a moment where he's sort of reacting to being told something really heavy, and he played it with a subtlety that I found really impressive. I really liked Riley Keough and Jason Clarke in this flick. Sebastian Stan was good, though on an emotional level he's not given all that much to do, he's mostly just stoic throughout it. I thought Harry Melling was really over the top and cartoony, much like his character in The Old Guard, but given the type of character he's playing in here, it actually worked quite well. Robert Pattinson continues to impress me. He plays a creepy southern preacher here, and I thought his performance was absolutely wonderful. He doesn't even sound like Pattinson, and I don't mean just because he's not doing a British accent, which he's not. He's also doing a southern accent, but he changes the timbre of his voice into something kind of high and reedy. He sounds like a completely different person. He also made me rather uncomfortable. But the standout performance here, hands down, was Bill Skarsgard. He is phenomenal in this film. He's likable, but he's brutal, he's occasionally cruel, and he kind of scared me a little bit. But this is indeed a very dark film. As I said, it's violent, it's nasty. Everybody's kind of a bad person. And I will also say this without spoiling anything. If you can't handle violence against animals, you're going to want to steer clear of this movie. We fortunately don't actually see the violence, but the aftermath is really grisly. The movie's also narrated, which, you know, sometimes it really works, sometimes it really doesn't. I thought it worked quite well here. Though through the whole movie, I was trying to figure out, like, who is this voice? Is it one of the characters? I can't figure it out. I looked it up. The movie was actually narrated by Donald Ray Pollock, the guy who wrote the novel it's based on. I thought that was really cool. Let the storyteller tell the story. And he did a good job. All of that said, I did feel that this movie was like way too long and way too overstuffed. It jumps around in its chronology quite a bit. It never feels quite confusing, but it does feel rather convoluted. There are a lot of characters, storylines, narratives, and yes, they all do kind of converge towards the end, but it still feels unnecessarily bloated and busy. I get that the filmmaker was probably trying to keep really true to the source material, but I feel like some judicious editing would have improved the overall package. That said, The Devil All the Time is a brilliantly acted, very tense film. I would imagine that a lot of people will not be on board with this flick at all, and I totally get that. For me, I did quite like it overall, and I would recommend it to people who think they can handle it, but just know it is not for the faint of heart. Now, I don't have a proprietary rating system as of yet, so I'm just trying to figure out what I'm going to give The Devil All the Time. And I think I'm going to give The Devil All the Time a 10. So now I want to know, have you seen The Devil All the Time? What did you think about it? What is your favorite Robert Pattinson role of all time? Whatever your thoughts, hit the comments below. Let's discuss. If you enjoyed this review, please smash that like button and give it a share if you really enjoyed it. And hey, why not take a second, do me a favor, click subscribe and ring that bell to subscribe to my channel for more movie reviews, entertainment news, trailer reactions, all that good stuff. Hope you guys are all safe and healthy. Thanks very much for watching. I will see you all in the next one. Take care.